Papa, pa, papa. I don't remember where I saved. Okay. Up here. Before this fight. I don't care about that fight, so I'm not going to do it again. But I need to think. So, crab is the problem, and crab is what we think about. And I've said before that, like, a good JRPG doesn't need grinding. You can beat anything if you know how to use your tools that you have available. And I was thinking after that I'm using Orbal Arts as deeps. I'm thinking all in terms of deeps, which is something I do in a lot of games. I play a DPS. So I think about DPS, and I think about elemental weaknesses and what will kill it fastest. But that wasn't working. So I'm like, what do we actually have? We have Wind Barrier for more agility. We have more move. Okay. But then I think these SPD. So what does SPD actually do? And I'm trusting, because it's been there before, that this will include information about stats. Peace and safety, civilian life freedom, no authority against national entities. Yeah. So the magic we all do, quartzes we do, orbments we do. Like, a lot of that's there. Statuses. Cooking, fishing, pay grades, parameters. SPD is turn speed. So we don't do a lot of damage per hit. But it should be like damage per enemy turn. Like if Crab goes and then Crab goes again, how much damage can we do between? Because what I was seeing last time is it would just heal up to full. That's why I stopped playing. It was too frustrating. But this, I can up our speed. This I can reduce its speed. This I can stop casting arts. And I think it's like most of its things are arts. Like it's still gonna get random heals from the sidelines, which suck, but what you gonna do? It's immune to AT delay. That's my concern. So I'm concerned about that. But if I can so new plan of action. Kill the ads. This'll do it. Then slow it down. Then speed up the team. And keep these up while we do it. And burn it while we can. And maybe, I think it's probably immune, but we'll try this and that. Because then if we can mute it, it won't do the thing that sucks everyone off. And we don't want it to do its sucking. That's the plan. So, goodbye you. I still don't like I still don't like this. I'll save when I go downstairs. Because I don't want to do this. Where's the way down? I forgot the way down. There it is. Don't hold Alt while hitting other buttons. Barb. That's how you make problems. Alt is hardware acceleration in the game. So it makes them go fast. It's not a run key. It's a hardware acceleration key. They go zoom in. Oh, I don't care if the palm goes. I only do those fights for the palm. Because the palm gives lots of exps. Yay, we're out. Part of me wants to go back to town, but I don't think we need to. We didn't really have that much trouble. What I will do... Save. Save where it's not gonna be. So if we go back to town, we can just go back to town. Just walk a bit, because, again, it's not a run, it's a hardware acceleration, so... Not actually running away faster. Oh, it's a C, it's a craft. It's not a... C is craft, not cast, so I don't think muting will stop Big Crab from doing stupid thing. Because it's a craft, not an art. I'm dumb. I don't think it does any arts. I think it just does crafts. If you're gonna be suicidal, the least you can do is let me run away. Stupid things. Okay. I do want to, though. Can I make any of those good revives? This. I can make only one. I'll make one of our good revives. Okay, this is a good revive. I can make 4 of them. No? 5 of 7. Pressure, 5 of 7. Okay. We're not gonna read everything again. We're gonna go zoomy because we did everything last time. We just need to... Why are they rainbow color-y clouds? Because yeah, we know they're in trouble. We go save everyone, then we fight the crab. And we save before the crab. We didn't last time, because I just assumed, stupidly, that the crab might be easy. I actually looked up if there's a way to fight the crab, and the search engines are garbage now, and everything's hidden in Discord, so I couldn't see anything other than, oh, make sure you reload to the start and come to Roland first, so that you have more ZFGs, which I'm not going to do that. That's silly. But apparently I missed, you have to talk, there's secret jobs. You have to talk to the people at the guild house before they're unlocked. And give up the ZFG. So, Elmo was one of them. This is another one. And there's a third one that I miss. And there's also the Palace. But we don't have to do the Palace right away. So, I think we can go back and do the secret side quest. Find the secret side quest we miss. Yeah, and that would be good. And hopefully by then, I'm able to make my mouth do what I wanted to do again. I had a bad meltdown earlier, so I'm having trouble with making my mouth work. And it'll get better. It takes a little while, though. It's my fault. I didn't eat as much as I should have last night. Because I have to lose weight for the surgeon, and they always want me to eat less and less, and then I don't eat enough. And it's fine if I can get up and get food, but because of the hernia, I can't get the food. And if I can't, people who are with, like, can't get me the food, then the hunger just gets, and then the meltdown. Everyone off. We're there. Not pleasant. I'm okay. It's just I'm mad. There's a new surgeon in just over a week. And I meet that one. And maybe that one will actually do something instead of stringing me along for a year before just dropping me and ignoring me when I'm like trying to actually do the scheduling. I'm so angry. Like, at least Zosa didn't waste my time. I liked Zosa was honest, but I don't trust Zos. Okay, so we're here now. Can't be too over ambitious enough. I liked the misses. Get back to doing the misses. No, I wanted the misses. Those are nicer. Aw. Can't quite get all of them. It feels like I should be able to get all of them, but... That's okay. Wicko yo yo. Wah! Wah!
I've gotta give it my all!
And Space Beam!
Okay!
Phew! I love the Space Beam. Tila's breaking the mind so much.
We did it!
Yay! He's dead. Okay, now we need to go save everyone. Yay! Apparently, I missed one penguin, too, and there's an achievement for getting all of them, and I'm not going to go back to get it. But that was a achievement that just says that I missed one penguin in the Samba. Because apparently there's an achievement for killing every penguin in the dungeon there with the Samba penguin. And I just have to say, that's a homophobic achievement. It's an achievement for killing all of the gay penguins. I like the music in the mine. Okay, we're not gonna read them because we did it last time. You stumble here. Hi. Here they come. Wah. No evil eye, RAP. Bye-bye. Good! This time they ran away. Last time they didn't run away. Not very cash money of them to call allies. I could go room again, but I think it's a little... You know, instead of being so aggro, we'll position let it come to us. I wanted to do fewer WAS, because WAS cost heaps. But you're all, wow, we're gonna call our friends. Go where?
Kapow!
Kapow! Where?
Scary.
It's okay. It's not clear. We left enemies on the way. Oh no, they're gonna die. It's the boss getting ambushed. And we have to rush in there and do something because he's gonna get like beat up. Oh, taunt. I keep forget about taunt. I wonder if they'll be close enough together to taunt. You
Pay attention or I'll hit you.
can be mad at us. Oh, that went well.
I've gotta give it my all! Okay!
You.
We did it!
Yeah, you did. Good job. Okay. Go elevator. Such a good song. Reaches at construction site with Big Crab. Rawr. And I know Big Crab's name. I searched by Big Crab name. So it's not that I didn't find a way because Big Crab name not known. But still, like, yeah. Oh, it's well, we'll see. If it's easily to do with the clocks, then, or not easy, but if it's doable with clocks, then yeah. Josh, how are you killing them now? You didn't kill them before. Did you get a new ability I didn't know? Estelle's doing it too. They're a kill the enemy level. Kill Tita. Josh and Estelle don't normally do the kills. Act up.
This ought to perk
At
you up.
Adv. Okay, it's not every
This
time.
ends here.
I wonder if there's a back tap. Well, that just did it too.
We did it!
Is there a back attack I didn't know about this whole time? I wonder. Yep, we saved Mr. Bones before in the first game. I wonder if you come back and visit the mine and chat with people, if they, in between, they like, oh, you came visit us more than just in Crisis. But I don't know if you even can. If you can, the game probably remembers. It's that sort of game. Nom 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 nom, delicious man. Whoom. No treasure. New save. I'm gonna change these to single attack max benefits. No, because they're gonna clear the whole thing. Oh, I should... no, I think it's better for long term if we keep everything there. So yeah. Wait. Now we're going. Let's go. Ba, 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 ba. Big crowd, lots of crab, and then big scary crab. Hi, big crab. Rawr. Okay, step 1. Do the AoEs. Okay. I'm gonna do this because it's gonna do supplemental damage. Don't be over aggro. Speed up.
This ought to perk you up.
Yell? Okay. Yayness, likeness. Okay. Also, I think I'm going to try to be on each side. So, ba. Maybe instead of just going attack, we'll run you there, and then you can attack from behind. And you can do the same over here. I didn't forget about it. Wow. Right, I was gonna clock. He doesn't needs to clock. Tita needs to heal, actually. There we go. Ow. Okay. Heal self.
Okay.
Then we can start blocking. Ow! Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad. Let's clock though. Slow down. Don't die, Josh. It's moving closer than I'd like, because Josh is down. This is one at a time. So, do self. Estelle. I wish I had a good AoE clock up. No dude. I don't like being this close, but... Okay. Josh is better. Let's get you over here to punch. And we need to clock up Josh, too. So, get clocked. Get into position for after it gets bopped back. Eat some medicine. I want to bop it further away from Tita before we continue. Get bopped back. I think Tita has a moment to get away. That's why we wanted it further from Tita. That's not good. Not what I wanted to whip, but this will be okay. We'll get rid of the ad while we get Tita back up. Didn't get rid of the ad. It's fine. Okay. Yeah.
We're good to go.
Get up. Good girl, Tita. I think we need to really be bopping you up. Everyone's sped up except Tita. But instead of speeding up, I think... I want to make sure you don't die. No, do that. Okay, now you can... It's still down. Lock up self. I said, hard break. No, do that. Will you please get impeded? Eat your medicine, because I think you're gonna die. Get healed. Oh, it looks like it's not sped down anymore, so we're gonna need to clock it again. Clock wore off. Let's go around. Stop that. Stay slowed. Slightly annoying. I want to move closer, but gonna need to speed some people along. speed wore off of Josh, too. Let's beat Shara. Shara can fix Josh, I think. There should be a fix knockdown. I think it's smelling salt. I wish that they had the symbols in the boxes, so I could just look at the symbol.
This ends here.
This is going much better. Go faster, Joshy Poo! We have time. Actually, we have time to slowly start moving into a position where I can hit everyone if I need to do a vital. It's still sped down, so... There we go. That's where I want to be. Miss? Why? Why you do that? Okay. Phew. Get in position. I only got one. Yes. It worked. I can brain good.
Someone's been naughty.
We're not going to use Estelle's until we rebuilt a little bit more with Shara, because we need to be able to break it if it goes. And now we can clock down you. We'll need to refresh clock ups soon. But it's okay. For now. And then Josh doesn't have any impede. So Josh can just go bomb. Okay. Shara has an impede ready. so Estelle can spend CP.
This ends here.
Bah. And now I can get everyone in the Vital Cannon. Yay!
Go for it!
Don't do that. I wish I had an AoE clock up. Let's Shara first. Because Shara can go. Although maybe I should have one of the people who does more damage, but... Wind. Grr. Well, you know what you have?
We're good to
Eye
go.
juice! Yay! Goodbye. Go faster.
Kapow!
Tita doesn't need to see to pray for her friends. Yay. And I'm beginning to get my mouth to work again. Oh, goodness gracious. That's so lovely. Is there a back attack? I think there might actually be a back attack that I just never knew about or noticed in, like, multiple games.
Kapow!
You notice they do, like, 100 damage from the front and then, like, 1,000 from behind. I'm gonna have Josh go pop that so that when we... This I don't think we can break, but I'll try to break it. Okay, I think everyone is sped up for a bit. We have... and you're sped down. So let's do a yell. Yay!
Piece of cake.
That was a whole lot less hard with remembering to use the tools at my disposal. Okay, it's dead, right? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. That was so scary. Everything else has gone quiet. Looks like that takes care of that. Crap, how's Ridge? He's alright, just unconscious. We need to get him back in town, though, or... Yeah, absolutely. Let's get back to the elevator and get everyone to the surface, then. Let's go. And the crisis in the Malga mine stemming from the orbital shutdown phenomenon ended safely. After returning to the surface, we carried on to town with Gaten and to bring Ridge home. With Gaten to bring Ridge home. Yay! That sounds like a mess. Things had gone even a little wrong, everything would have ended in tragedy. Yeah, there's the Missy here and her friends who saved us. Last time she came to help us, she seemed a little unreliable. This time, though, night and day, it's like a whole new person came to help. Hey now, I don't think I've changed that much. I ain't no cause to be humble, Missy. That's how I feel, and it's truth. Feelings don't care about your facts. Not entirely sure it's humility. Given that it's Estelle, I think she just hasn't realized how she's changed and gone from level 1 to like level 76. Maybe. See it? I think I'm being complimented, but it doesn't feel all warm and fuzzy. It is hard to notice change in yourself, Estelle. Remember, people change little by little. Exactly right. Probably noticed because it's been so darn long. Point is, Missy, you did a hell of a job in there. Be proud. Yes, Estelle, Josh, and Shara, even you, Tita, you little darling. You really did a fantastic job this time. I'm proud to call you all guildmates today, even Tita as far as I'm concerned. Oh, don't worry, it was a piece of cake. We did the best we could. Hee hee. If you really think that, Ina, buy me a drink next time. Oh, just one, sure? As long as you're throwing some for Steinrose, absolutely. How does every conversation between these two come back to alcohol? As inevitable as death and taxes. Right then, you all deserve a more proper thanks. I need to get back to the mine, though. Despite everything that happened, we can keep moving. You can thank me in Chinese yuan or RMB, whichever one the government focused external currency is that's super stable. The dollar's gonna crash any day now. I need a more reasonable currency for some of my savings. Really? Wow. We can still get plenty done in the upper levels. Do my best to Ridge too. Hope he ends up okay. Looks like he got worked over by a chronocider. He's suffered some injury, but he's a bracer. He'll pull through. In fact, he's already awake. He should be resting at the hotel now. That's a relief. We'll be heading out then. Thanks again. You saved our bacon. Take care, Chief. Good luck. See ya. That settles that. You and Ridge did good work today. Keep it up, of course. I've also finished calculating the former results of the mission. Let me know when you want payout. Yay! Rescue the miners. Complete. B+ rank. Strega B1. Ooh. Let me know if you finish any more requests. I saw Strega. Strega is a shoe. Estelle just got the exclusive for Bracers only sneakers. I don't think it's possible for her to be any more, excited. Okay. So, there's a missing side quest, and also the worms. I'm concerned. I've been concerned about the worms. I can't let the worms be. So we're gonna go back. I think the missing quest is probably in Bose, because Bose is the place where I went to go visit everyone and then checked in with the guild. And I've learned since that you have to check in with the guild and give up the ZFG before you can do that region's secret quest. That's what that's the only thing I was able to learn while I was looking up, trying to find out ways to kill that thing. I'm like, wow, what do I do? Because I didn't want to grind that too much. I forgot to buy replacement goods. I mean, you don't need them right now. But But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably come back this way again. But yeah, we've got a couple of monsters in here to get. So we're gonna fight the monsters, and we're gonna use our newfound knowledge. So. Milchmain Road monster, Trap Plains monster, the Abyss Worm, and then there's a couple of monsters in Grancel that we didn't even pick up that we should pick up and kill because we're bracers, and that's our job. And the lesson of the mine is that problems we don't address will be threats to the citizenry. So we need to do them anyway. What's that? The sound of an airship engine. Wait a second. If an airship can fly now... There. Society airships, why are they here? They're heading straight for the capital. Goodness help us, we must give chase. Well, I guess we're not doing more side quests. There will be a couple tragedies. I was like, we need to go handle the Abyss Worm and all of that, but actually, we actually have events. Enforcers. Shall we begin then, my friends? Yes. If the Divine Blade was here, it might be a good time. Just beating up a bunch of weaklings whose guns don't even work, I think it would be a good way to kill time. Not too bad, you know. It's fun just to walk around and step on all the little wooden toy shoulders. Well then, make sure not to call your Potter Mater down on them, love. All the little soldiers will run home instantly if you do. Oh, that's boring. I was thinking of getting Potter Mater to help me smash that pretty castle into dust. Beauty and destruction, is it? I suppose it holds a certain charm of its own. You must be Ouroboros lackeys. Sons of, your airships still work. I believe this is our first formal meeting, soldiers of Liberal. I am Blue Blanc, the handsome, mysterious, peerless phantom thief of beauty. Walter the Direwolf, ladies. Try to put up something like a fight, would ya? Luciola, the bewitching belle. We won't be acquainted for long, though. And I'm Ren, Angel of Slaughter. I wonder what you'll sound like when you're screaming your life out after I rip you open. Casually introducing yourselves. We'll see if that confidence lasts. Stand ready, men. Charge. Sweet dreams.
As flowers bloom and wither. Spin.
Think you can take this?
Damn kids today. Finally, just die.
A kid? Should we really attack? Grown-ups sure are laid back.
Ready or not, here I come!
Remember, my good man, ultimately this world and life are but a fantasy. I mean, it's true, you're in JRPG. You are just a fantasy that I'm enjoying right now. Mega Radar! Welcome, thank you for lurk. I really need to configure that bot that everyone uses. A delicious nightmare.
I'll bring you a fitting end.
Well. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who will sometimes charge CP before a fight to have it maxed. See, my plan before the cutscenes started walking past the castle was that I would drop in at the Bracers Guild, pick up everything, go finish out the last monsters, find that secret quest that I missed in Bose, do that, and then stop by Elmo, tap out my CP to full with a visit to the hot springs, and be ready for whatever big fight was in the castle. But I guess we're not. Darn, they broke too easily. Don't be so greedy. Perhaps the Royal Guard or the Queen will provide more of a challenge. One would hope, at least. Well then. Bop, 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 bop. We enforcers will head for Grancel Castle. Squad leaders, detect your platoons in the taking of each block of Grancel, as planned. Aye, sir. What's our best CP that we have? Three-eyed soup. 25 CP is not something to say no to. And for our healing items, we barely needed to EP charge at all because of how we were handling things. Yeah, the clock is definitely the way to do it. Okay, let's hardware accelerate. Pop, pop, pop. We need to go intervene. Hurry. It's everyone that we were too slow to save. Adios. We gotta help him. Do first aid. There's no time. Easy. Your brace is right. Ouroboros enforcers passed by here moments ago. The target is Grancel Castle. I knew it. The rest of the enemy forces are taking over the city. Please save the city and the castle. Estelle. Right. I'm sorry, everyone. We're going on ahead. So many bodies. To the castle. No. Why? Such twisted evil. Here they come. I forgot to reset to AoE S-breaks. It's fine.
Someone's been naughty.
Okay, what have you got? Will self-destruct. Okay. I'm gonna try and do a yell. I should probably be doing some clockage, but... Yeah, okay. This is the clockage fight. See, what I was doing, totally, was luring them in so that I could get them in a single clock down, and I can't because they're too far apart. No.
Kapow!
Eat your medicine, Shara. Don't die.
Kapow!
Ah.
I've gotta give it my all!
This fight is not going the way I want it to at all. They're just too far apart. What I wish is I had an AoE clock up. That's what I wish.
This ought to perk you up.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Kapow!
I'm gonna let Shara heal Tita and focus on getting clock-ups going. You can go ahead and fix your own blindness right now.
Kapow!
And then you can use a penetrating combat for everyone. And you're healing Tita. Block thyself.
Kapow!
Can we dual comet? Lock up Shara.
Kapow!
So what I'm doing here is I'm going to position Estelle for a vital. Oh, we're not going to even have a vital. This is annoying. Well, I should still probably position Estelle in close to the gang. Keep flickering you. Okay, because yeah, we don't have a vital, but what we can do is Latera. Not Heartbreak. I want to Comet because I don't want to be get close. That's the main reason I'm flickering too, is avoiding getting close and taking another self-destruct. Speed down is still on. Okay. In that case, get Dark Mattered, idiot.
We did it!
What are we even gonna do with the city? Everyone. Is it Elnan? It's Elnan! Elnan! Your timing's perfect. If you hear about the business that the Queen had with you, yes? That was the idea, what's going on. Armies in position on the east and west blocks as we speak. Fighting's terrible, but you need to leave it to them. Give chase to the enforcers, they're headed for the castle. But, are you sure the city will be alright? I've evacuated the people on the street into the guild house. The army's evacuating the rest of the city. Okay, we'll head to the castle then. Thank you. Ideos guide you, keep you safe. Before you go, take this Zerum powder. Thank you, Ellen. Good luck. I pray for your victory. Oh, I love Zerum powder. Okay, this is a save. Okay. Let's see, who's hurt? Only Tita. And Tita... Keep up. Ah, we got ambushed. These are fights we actually have to care about, so I should probably prep properly.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's not be zooming. Get the ambush in. Hey, buddy. Wait, that's not what I wanted to have happen at all. I was gonna try and position Josh behind and just end him. It looks like we're not gonna get that. What I should do, though, before I forget again, get a free heal. I also should have flickered him. So this is not going to be enough to finish him off. Oh, this will be. Okay. That fight could have been run a lot more smoothly.
Piece of cake.
Managed to dodge them. Hey, friends. Oh, the gates are closed. Given the age of this entrance, I'd imagine it can be opened manually. That would prove difficult, however. It has to take quite a bit of pushing. Oh, is it time to call in the Potter Mater, is it? And you call that thing in, you won't leave anything for the rest of us to do. I'll just leave this to me. Leave it to you. Just watch. Aww. Wow, that's great, Walter. Yes, one of the Taito style's greatest techniques. Impressive as always, my friend. That shit's really only good for street performances. Now, one more to get through. It's only good for street performances, you say, as you're grinding your way in. To think they breached the castle gates. Oh, they won't hold much longer. Claudia, Hilda, hurry and get Alicia to her private chambers. But, Uncle... Dunin, are you... I am a scion of the Von Houseless family. I'll not stand quietly and watch as brigands try to tear our land and authority to pieces. With Julia absent, I shall take command. But... Stop wasting time. The goal is to abduct the Queen and her heir. Her heir being you, remember? Uncle? Your priority must be the safety of yourself and the Queen. That's what it means to be heir, Claudia. Fulfill your duty. Uncle, I understand. Grandmother, Hilda, come. We must get to the chambers. Yes, it would be best. Dunin, please be careful. Oh, you watch as I cast these cursed bandits from the walls. I pray for your victory. Philip, you be careful too. I'll do my best, Mistress Hilda. Yay! Duke Dunin is being not shitty for once. I'm deeply impressed, your lordship. I've never been happier than to serve you at this moment. Oh, there's no need to make such a show of it. I don't even think that's originally Dunin's voice. Oh, there they are! Such ghastly appearances. Rather more like demons than men. Your lordship, should I fall, do not hesitate to flee. What? But... Sir Philip! Oh! The old man with the clothed eyes! Who the hell's this old lump? I am Philip Runal, butler to His Royal Highness Dunin von Oslis, and former captain of the Royal Guard. This blade I once held in days long past. I do not know how far it will carry me, but I shall now cross with yours. Ooh. Ah, ever is this country full of surprises. Let's see how skilled you are, then. I need to say fill up. What the? No large impact points. I think it was broken with someone's hand. This looks like Walter's handiwork. No way. Well, I'm nice and properly terrified now. He really is freakishly strong. What are we standing around being impressed for? We need to catch up to... Elise, Estelle, watch out! Why here? Let's get whipping! As much as I really do want to just do a shout, we need to get as many people out of these crossfires as we can. Probably should have moved Josh, too. Rip Josh. Josh, somehow not dead. Let's go. Give a yelp. I don't suppose we can get to Josh. Nope. Okay. Oh, they're built to self-destruct. Fun. Okay, now it's time to start doing some clock shenanigans. I do wish you'd cluster up better for the clock shenanigans. Ouchie, ouch. Okay. Clock down is an AoE, and we can get both of those in there. Excellent.
Someone's been naughty.
Well, we're going to be doing a clock down, and we may as well target the middle one and refresh the other two, because they're clustered. Okay.
We're good to go.
Okay. You know what? Clock up yourself first so you can clock everyone up faster.
Kapow!
Don't like that. Go away. Let's clock up Josh.
Kapow!
Josh has the best E. No, Josh doesn't have the best deeps. Estelle does. But I want Josh to be getting ready to flicker. Because the clock down alone is not really doing enough. Ouch, ouch. Break to Vital Cannon. Clock up Estelle.
Kapow!
Clock up Shara.
Kapow!
And then hopefully everyone bundles up again soon for another good clock. Flicker 'em. Get away. Okay, they're still sped, so... yeah, Plasma Wave.
Kapow!
I think the Scream was better. Keep flickering these two. Don't like that. Okay. We'll do the Yelp.
Kapow!
ADF going on. Annoying. And you're down. That's extra annoying.
We're good to go.
Oh, I was gonna focus fire. I got too aggro.
This ends here.
Mhm.
Kapow!
Get flickered.
Kapow!
Deeply frustrating. Okay, I think we can handle that. So let's go ahead and keep clocking down.
Kapow!
Clock ups are beginning to fade. Oh, we don't have a way to... Oh, goodness. Okay, well... Get out of the way. Oh, okay. Just immune, okay. That's not great. And we don't have... Ah, that's okay. It's okay.
Someone's been naughty.
Okay, eat your own medicine, because the AoE heal will only hit the other two. Eat your medicine. Recharge your eeps. Ouch. Okay, the action economy is getting better. I really want to do a heal, but I think we need to do a death scream. Take care of these ads. Recharge the CP down there. Okay, we're going to be getting going on clock again in a moment. Can't quite get Tita in there, but you know what?
This ought to perk you up.
Don't like that. Hey, buddy. Slow the fuck down. And I really wish I had an AoE clock up. Clock up yourself, so you can clock up everyone else.
ends here.
Because everyone's gonna take a big self-destruct in a moment. I want them to be up well. Oh, only Josh took it. Well, that's fine.
We're good to go.
Level up, Tita. Come on. I want to get the free EP heal. Hex yeah! Does this ever end? There's no time, let's get inside. No. They got everybody. Even the Royal Guard's no match. Miss Estelle. Philip and Dunin. Did you try to stop them? To my shame, I could not. Suppose age has caught up to me. I could not hold them for long. It's the Duke. Don't worry, I think he's just knocked away or something. That's a relief. Her Majesty's retreated to the royal chambers. Please, hurry. Philip. He's unconscious. Let's hurry. Chloe's in danger. Right. And that's more important than the kingdom or the queen. Our bestie, slash, if we weren't so, Amada normative, third member of Polycule, is in danger. So these are the Queen's chambers. Our destination, then. This sucks. Only one who didn't just fall over was the old-timer. He was quite an expert. He was still silly, though. There's no way he could beat all of us. Stupid old man. Come now, don't say that. He proved his worth through his loyalty. Few men can claim as much. Must admit, Duke Dunin was a little different than rumor led me to believe. He did not seem like the absolute debauchee from the reports. Still amused how quickly he passed out, though. They're here. More Royal Guard mooks to just fall over. If only Schwartz were here. Stop sniveling, we're the Royal Guard. Show them what that means. More small fry. Oh, this is getting rather tedious. Told you. Oh, I know. To make it fun, let's see who can capture the Queen first. Oh, Ren. Ren is gonna keep us from fighting all of them at once by having them get into a competition and split up. Ren, you fool, I love you. Oh, an interesting spot. On game. Well then. Let's play. Oh no, they're all stuck together. Okay. This seems like a potentially extremely frustrating series of fights. Or possibly an even more frustrating one fight. So, let's save. And we go right on our way up, because we know where to go. It seems you've more guests, Queen Alicia. Chloe, Queen Alicia, Stell, Josh, everyone, thank you for coming. Oh no, We're too late. You sons of what do you think you're doing? Let go of Chloe and Her Majesty. I'm sorry, but no. The professor asked us to do this as a personal favor. So, no can do. The professor? Wait, a personal. This has nothing to do with the gospel plan, then? I don't think so. He said he wanted to slow you down a little, since you were doing more than we thought you would. Oh, I'm so very sorry for trying to reverse all the damage you're doing and being a decent human being, then. Oh, well, it's a pain. You restored the guild phones, right? Professor wasn't a fan of that. Said he wanted to see you kids floundering around a bit more. What? And you had to attack Grancel for that? That's very like him. It's in fairly bad taste, I admit. However, Lo is securing the floating city on his own. Had a little better to do, so we did the professor a favor. Lucy, why? I believe we understand now. Given that, am I not enough of a prize by myself? I ask you to release Princess Claudia? Grandmother, no. I'm the one who should. It's true the good professor asked for one nor the other. Why, what a quandary we have on our hands. Aren't you looking to take the princess anyway? Well, a pet bird in a cage somehow lacks charm. May also be nice to see her elegance shining even through captivity, but... You don't even start. You're really out of your minds if you think we'll let you do that. Don't make me laugh. If we didn't have hostages, you're going to take on all of us? That's right. I promised to kill you all next time we met. What? There's a good chance. Maybe you should get you all right here. Stay calm, Estelle. You're right. There's no way we can fight all of them at once by ourselves. We need to wait for our chance. But... alas, Joshua, it's fruitless. Perhaps had you been in the shadows, you could have found an opening. But as it stands, out in the open like this, your options are limited. There's little you can do, Black Fang. So it seems. Also seems like I'm not the one who needs to strike that opening. What? Cassius! Oh, no, it's Sid! Hello, everyone. Good work. Your Majesty, Your Highness, forgive my tardiness. Forgive my tardiness. Sid, thank you for coming. Oh, one of the Divine Blade's lieutenants. That wasn't too bad. A bit more and you really would have had us. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect you to be able to turn away such a blow so easily. Alright, this is turning into my kind of party. You want to play too? I'll pass for the moment. Really, I'm just bait anyway. Ah. Oh shit! It's We Have Hitler at Home! It's Dick! Dick is back! It definitely is a liberal game that it's like redeeming the fascist by having him act in like a moment of perceived honor, as though fascists have any honor. Good, I made it in time. Button. Huh? Oh my. Richard! Colonel Richard! Oh, hello, Miss Sprite. You shouldn't call me Colonel, however. I've been stripped of my rank and am little more than a criminal performing penal service. Well, that explains every question I've had about this. Don't call me Colonel. Okay. Mr. Richard, it's been some time. I'm glad to see you and the princess are well, Your Majesty. I believe General Bright's already briefed you on my circumstances. Allow me to shield you from these criminals. Oh, by all means. Thank you very much, Mr. Dick. The pleasure's mine. It always is for a dick. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I think it's safe to say the story's bigger than we are, as it were. A pair of the Divine Blade's students. Our wayward Black Fang. A group of better-than-average bracers. And a little girl. I think we may have tarried for too long. Appreciate the time personally. Incidentally, we've already handled things in the city. Uh-huh. Commence Operation Clean Sweep. Remember, the first priority is the safety of the citizenry. Assist the army wherever possible. Engage Jaeger Corps and archaisms at your discretion. Yes, ma'am. Intelligence Division. See, in the real world, your secret police types are not badasses like this. They're kind of losers. But, you know, this is from that period of time when we didn't actually have to deal with real secret police and know how much they absolutely just kind of suck at everything in the universe, actually. So, I guess we can forgive it. But it really does say something that was, like, about how late 20th, early 21st century society kind of glorified fascism by, like, treating the weird fascist SS as, like, the heroes coming in as final day backup. Like, oh, they were just misguided, we can fix them. You know, it's a Operation Paperclip as ideology, and of course we know now, less than 20 years after this game came out, we know that that's not true, and giving any core to them just leads to everything collapsing into shit, and that they're not actually secretly good people at heart, out to, like, be as good as they can with a misguided ideal. They're just fucking evil. Like, if this were the real world, Colonel Dick would be immediately just, like, fucking floundering. Sorry for speaking over you, Niall. Holy. Just when I thought this couldn't get any crazier. When did the Spec Ops guys show up? They're going after Society Goons, too. Maybe this is, you know, heavy penance for awful deeds and stuff. Maybe they're trying to remind everyone how awesome they are. Who the hell would? They're trying to clear their name, Dorothy. Hell with it. Make with the camera. Shoot and shoot till we can't stuff film in there anymore. Aye aye, sir. Look at that blood, so sexy and cute. The Jaegers are being pushed back. Very impressive. Haven't lost their touch, I see. Now then, servants of Ouroboros, what do you intend? You seemed quite eager for a fight. Are we still desirous of violence? You think you're funny? If it's gonna be like this, I am gonna call Pottermouth. Stop, Ren. Our chance has already slipped by. Trying to force the issue now would only end in an ugly fashion. The capture of royals was ultimately an optional objective. Let us pull back. Well, if we gotta. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll pardon us. It'd be just about time for your next trial, however. I suggest you keep your wits about you. Next trial? What are you on about now? Well, you'll see soon enough. Good day then, everyone. They've retreated. The Jaegers should pull out of the city as well. A shame we cannot pursue them, but I can't be selfish. Yeah, way more importantly, what the heck is Dick doing here? I thought you were in prison for the serious, grievous crime of being a huge jerk. I said I'm not a... Well, regardless. For any of that, we'd have to secure the city. Would you help us? Yeah, sure, of course. We'll tend to the wounded and with the firefighting. Help with the firefighting. And so, with great difficulty, Society's invasion of Gransel was repelled. It wasn't that hard. Estelle's group ran around the city, firing fires, helping confused citizens. and the rest of the team arrived, having been contacted by Elnan. Danger in the capital. Well, we'd be A-class right now if we'd done all the side quests I didn't know existed. As I mentioned previously, I'm here on General Bright's orders. We had a suspicion Ouroboros might try something like this. Most regular army troops aren't very well trained to fight without their horrible firearms. He decided to use a handful of troops with experience in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, he needed an excuse to get me and my subordinates involved, seeing as we're supposed to be in prison. As a result, we were transported to Gransel, where we conveniently ended up caught in the chaos and repelled the attack. Okay, that's about as subtle as a brick to the forehead, Dad. I take it you had some idea about this, Your Majesty? Oh yes, Cassius and I had discussed the idea earlier. And again, I am a monarch, and therefore only about 2 steps removed from fascism myself. I'm even more blind to its corrupting influences than liberals are. Because after all, what is monarchism but fascism with a modicum of theoretical requirement for supporting the well-being of the common people whom God has entrusted to your care? If it's not blatantly obvious, I think it should be blatantly obvious. I'm a fucking communist. I am... More anarchist leaning, but I don't know. Blah, 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 something, something. The actual next stage of the development of human society is going to be something not dreamed of by the theorists of our age, blah, blah, blah. We will, I suspect, face some criticism for doing this, but the safety of the citizenry must come before everything else. And I know from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Richard would do what was best for the country he loves so. I do not deserve such praise, Your Majesty. I get it, so then. Right. Does that have to do with the reason you wanted to see us? In part, yes. What I wanted to discuss was what Claudia has done. What's Chloe done? Yes. It was a short ceremony, but as of this morning, I have formally been invested with the inheritance. I'm now officially the Crown Princess of Liberal, next in line to be Queen. Whoa. Well, congratulations. I think you made a good decision. I really think some of it is simply selfishness on my part. The entire kingdom's in chaos, and I spent a lot of time thinking about what I could do. What role could I serve to help protect those dear to me? And that's inheriting the throne? Yes. Never mind the opulent wealth, that had nothing to do with it. I'm an inexperienced teenager who lacks the ability or confidence to lead an entire kingdom. Still, if I can use such a position to protect those dear to me, and if that in turn helps me protect the home I love, it's all worth it. Chloe, you silly. Congratulations. It looks like you finally found that path you're looking for, huh? Estelle, thank you. I'm desperately new at this, though, and I'm not quite sure what I can do. Will you lend me your aid when I need it? What kind of question is that, duh? I mean, heck, I'm not exactly a grizzled veteran over here, you know. Just as you've lent us your aid time and again, when you need us, we'll be there for you. Within the rules and regulations of the laws of the Bracers Guild, which we kind of toe the line against a lot because we're friends with you and your mom. Or your grandma. Estelle, Josh, thank you so much. Oh, what a complete and utter fool I've been. All the things I did without realizing the potential of the young people who carry our future. Alan. Oh, what's this, Alan? You'll be carrying a good deal of the future yourself still, I think. Quite so. Huge chest, Your Majesty. Colonel, I have a report. What is it? Is the city under attack again? No, sir. Everything's quiet here. The Jaegers withdrew rapidly from the city and faded back to the countryside. Then what is it, man? Speak up. We received a report from Hacken Gate. An Erebonian army is gathering at the border. What? So they've come at last. How large an army are they fielding? So far it seems to be only a single standard division. But they have tanks with them. What? Oh, just a damn second? How the hell are they running tanks in the middle of all this? Are they using the same technology as society? I thought they might. No, it's strange. They don't appear to be using orbments at all. Scout reports say they run using steam engines. Steam what now? It's an engine that uses steam to move pistons. It's even more primitive than the gasoline engine. Everyone stopped using them as soon as orbits were invented. No sane army would bother keeping such museum pieces maintained. They're a joke compared to even the most basic orbital tank. Which can only mean one thing. They prepared these in secret. Hang on, you mean... means the Erebonian leadership knew this was going to happen. So the next trial Ouroboros spoke of. It must be this. And now they're effectively holding Grancil hostage. They can storm in and take the capital again whenever they please. It's one way of sending a message, I suppose. There's another problem. I suspect Dad was keeping you as an ace in the hole. A special Joker card he could play. Someone he could dispatch anywhere an emergency occurred where he couldn't be. Now that he's played that card and you have to remain here, blast it. Ouroboros certainly plays a hard game. Grandmother, allow me to go to Hacken Gate. Say what? Chloe, I couldn't bear sending Uncle. He risked his life once already for our sakes, and he's an incompetent buffoon. Let me go. I'll negotiate with the Erebonians as your agent. Very well. Though we may have signed a non-aggression pact with them, remember that the scales on which Erebonian liberal balance are still unstable, because that's how scales work. These events could spiral into chaos that could engulf the continent. I'm counting on you to balance the scales. I will. I'm quite proficient in algebra. So, in that case, mind if we go with you? I'm sorry? We shall see the heiress to Hacken Gate safely. When things get really crazy and turn into a shooting war, we'll do what we can to help. Now mind, we can't actually help you with a shooting war as per guild protocol. But there are a few things we could do from a neutral position, I think. Everyone. I couldn't ask for more. Thank you. Please keep her safe. Yes, Your Majesty. Leave everything to us. Still, Joshua, on that note, I and my men will keep an eye on any movements the Society may try to make. Even if they attempt to assault us with that massive puppet of theirs, we'll be ready to respond. Aww. We'll be counting on you. Passing through Green Gate, we move to Roland and to Hacken Gate. Okay, so we don't actually have to walk with escorting. It's actually just, we go. This is Olivier's doing. Olivier is the sort of person who'd keep old-fashioned steam tanks maintained for his own, like, oh, I like them sort of thing.
Explain yourself, General Vander. Why is the division of the Imperial Army on our literal doorstep? Does the Empire truly forget the pacts it signs so quickly?
Well, General Morgan, I'm the one who'd like an explanation.
What are you?
For the past 24 hours or more, orbments all across the southern marches of His Majesty's domains have ceased function. At the exact time, it seems a massive heretofore unknown structure appeared above your Valeria Lake. Now I ask you, Morgan, what's going on?
It's just as you say. We're as confused as anyone about the situation.
So it would seem. Your situation is, as I said, affecting a large swath of Imperial territory. Given that, you know full well why I'm here, General. Try to raise the stallion above us while we're weak, then? We've done nothing of the sort.
We're given to understand a criminal organization's been taking advantage of the situation. All we wish is to see if we can be of aid to the allies with whom we've now signed a non-aggression pact. These are the orders I received from the government. Nonsense. What are the tanks doing here, then? I've never heard of a tank that runs on steam and combustion till now. How is it you suddenly have these tanks which conveniently require no orbital power? That is a military secret. I think you would welcome us, though. These vehicles are perfectly suited for helping to keep the peace. In Liberl, that is, while this crisis runs its course. You understand my meaning, yes?
We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness.
What?
It's Princess Claudia, but short hair version. Oh, she's got a new outfit.
Impossible. Your Highness, what are you?
Morgan, well done. Chloe, that fit works. Also, so Butch, love. Please leave the rest of this to me.
Your Highness. And what are they doing here?
We are royal bodyguards, sorta, temporarily. Should the worst happen, we'll protect Claudia, we swear. I may be inexperienced as a negotiator. This is, however, the proper time for me to step forward and assume my duties as heir. Morgan, please.
As you wish, Your Highness. Keep in mind who you're going out there to parley with, my princess. If anything happens, be ready to run for the gate.
I understand.
It seems I'll be trading words with someone else now, I'm afraid I don't recognize you, though your bearing is quite noble.
Oh, this is the first time we've met, sir. I am Claudia von Auslis, Princess of Liberl, granddaughter of the Queen, and newly invested heir to the throne.
Ah. Forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. I'm Zex Vander, Your Highness, Lieutenant General of the 3rd Division of the Imperial Army.
Yes, word of your accomplishments in battle has reached even us, General Vander. Hey, is that guy famous?
Yeah,
The one-eyed Zex. He's one of the best field commanders Erebonia has.
if it may be so bold, Your Highness, I've actually seen pictures of you before. Have you cut your hair recently? Now that I look, your face is familiar, but...
This is a bit embarrassing. I, cut it for the investiture ceremony. Consider it a little girl's way of showing her resolve to take up a burden too heavy for her.
Hardly, Princess Claudia. Looks very good on you, if I may be forward. Allow this servant of Erebonia to congratulate you on becoming heir to the throne.
Well, thank you, General.
Well then, what brings the Princess of Liberl here? Are you here to raise protest against us like my good colleague Morgan?
Oh no, that's not my intent. I'm sure our neighbors in Erebonia must be terrified at the moment. The darkness at night, the cold, the complete shutdown of communications. Believe me, I know how any one of these could inspire terror in people. What I ask is for you to consider your actions. Consider what would happen if your forces were to enter our country. You say large portions of the Empire are disordered at the moment. I assure you, in every part of Liberl it is worse. And while we no longer bear Erebonia ill will, our citizens are agitated and afraid. I could not bear it if the good intentions of our allies were misunderstood.
But...
As you can see, we're investigating these strange events as quickly as we're able. Furthermore, we've managed to suppress most of the activities of the aforementioned criminal group on our own. So I ask, for the sake of continued friendship between Erebonia and Liberl, a relationship we value highly, give us a little more time, General. We will make this right. Pretty words, but they are, alas, sound and fury. Not signifying nothing. I assume this is Olivier. It is Olivier. In fancy outfits. Because he is fucking, like, Crown Prince of Erebonia or some shit.
Your Highness...
I shall take the reins. You are relieved, General.
As you wish, Your Highness.
What? You can't be.
Gotta be shitting me.
I called it. I believe this is our first formal acquaintance, Princess Claudia. I am Oliver Resanor, son of His Majesty Emperor Eugent III. Huh? What are the sons of? He's an imperial prince? Shara, did you know about this? You're kidding, right? I thought he was just some sort of agent for Imperial intelligence. Oh, Oliver Resanor. I recognize the name, but I don't know the man. Even though I am a prince, I am little more than a royal bastard. I rarely attend the public matters estate, so I'm unsurprised you do not know my face. It still does sting a little, though, I fear. For the lovely girl who was once to be my bride to not even know my face. An arrow, my heart. What? There are no other words. I see. That's what Colonel Richard had in mind a while back. I'm sorry, I was unaware. Allow me to apologize for the slight against you. Oh, I do understand it was conducted without the Queen's consent. That sort of slight we can overlook. But this, no. Arabonia cannot overlook this. Oh, my enchanting princess. Are you aware, I wonder, of a little rumor making its rounds across our great empire? I don't believe I am. Allow me to tell you, then. Rumor has it that immense structure in the distance is Liberal's new weapon. What? Liberal has developed a groundbreaking new weapon allowing them to stop orbital energy. They intend to use it to make us pay for the war 10 years ago. This is the rumor which finds fertile grounds in the ears of our citizens. And leadership. It can't be. It's absolutely untrue. We would never. Then you can prove it, yes? Prove it's a misunderstanding? If you cannot, we must act upon the evidence of our senses. Indeed, if the rumors are true, this is a monstrous betrayal of all civilization, using the pact to hide your intentions. What choice would we have, then, but to be defenders of the free world? Olivier, fucking... Okay, what the hell is going on? What the hell in the hell is this, Olivier? Estelle. You can't just stand here listening to you blather on as you please. Olivier, you know damn well what's going on here. Why are you being such a jerk? Estelle, wait. Have we met? You seem to know me, even if you did not get the name right. Did we meet at a party, Rons? Oh shit, no, this is Olivier's brother, isn't it? Oh, fuck, this is like Olivier's twin or something. Or brother. Huh? No, you lack the refinement of nobility. No matter how I look at you, you must be nothing more than a commoner. So, who are you? Okay, fine then, you want to play dumb no matter what? You're not the only one who can bust out a surprise. Oh? My name is Estelle Bright, B-rank bracer of the Bracer Guild of Liberal. In accordance with the laws of the guild, I'm involving myself in this dispute as a neutral arbiter. Estelle? Oh, I see. You're a bracer. Miss B-rank. That would make you a veteran bracer who could be trusted with an arbitration of the scope, but... Trying to say you can't trust a bracer's word? Prince Oliver? Oh, not at all. Forgive me. So what do you intend to do about our little situation, neutral arbitrator? From the evidence, I judge Arabonia's claim is false. The floating city is not a liberal weapon. I swear on the honor of the Bracers Guild supporting Gauntlet. Oh? On the honor of the Guild's emblem itself? A bold statement. Important to remember, in my playthrough, right now, Estelle is wearing the Eisenritter medal. She hasn't taken it off. Certainly a statement from the Bracer Guild holds enough weight it cannot be ignored outright, however. I'll pose the same question then. What's your evidence of this claim? Evidence? What we've seen for ourselves. The group which made the floating city appear is the Criminal Society of Ouroboros, which is still operating in Liberal. We of the Guild have been cooperating with the Royal Army to try to put a stop to the Society's operations. Heck, if you like, we have records of everything forwarded to the Imperial government. How would it satisfy our need for evidence against Liberals' possible malfeasance? However, you have, I think, missed a key point, Miss Bright. Assuming, then, that the perpetrators are this Society of Ouroboros, are Liberal and the Guild capable of putting a stop to this crisis? Well, if you don't, the Empire will not sit here wringing its hands. The weaponry we've brought, including the cannons of our lands, all use gunpowder. Would that not be perfect for laying siege to and destroying this little rogue city of yours? You've got to be joking. What'll cannons do against something that big? You never know until you try, Miss Bright. Regardless, I can say one thing for sure. You do not have the ability to put a stop to our goodwill, or our need to defend ourselves. Well then, Prince Oliver, would action satisfy? If we can prove we can, even in these circumstances, do something about the city, would you give us the time to do so? Well, I suppose that for some time at least, civility would force our hand. My prince? Oh, calm down, General. Consider it the bare minimum of courtesy to a minor power we have a pact with. This assumes they can even prove anything. As you wish. So then, you can show me you have some hope of stopping all this. Our forces will withdraw. On the crest of the Golden Stallion, and my name is a member of the Arnor family. I swear it. Good, that came through loud and clear. What, that voice? Is that? No doubt about it. Are you really kidding me? Dad. They got the Arcel working!
This is our proof, men of Arabonia. Feel free to feast your eyes upon it.
Dad.
Cautious Bright? It's been a while, Zax. They finally gave you a second star, I see. That's besides the point. Why are you here, and what is that ship? How is it capable of flying? That, unfortunately, is a national secret. Rather like those steam tanks of yours, I'd say.
Oh, so this is the Arcel, isn't it? And you must be the famed Cassius Bright.
I believe this is the first time we've had an audience, Your Highness. Strange, though, I feel as if we've met somewhere before.
How curious, General Bright. I was just thinking the same thing.
How very curious.
Isn't it, though? Olivier, you piece of shit!
My prince.
Oh, Miss Bright, Princess Claudia. I'm a proud member of the Arabonian Imperial family. I'll keep my word. General, have our forces withdraw from the area immediately. Olivier, you have our gratitude, Prince Oliver. Still, though, my dear citizens will doubtlessly not be satisfied with mere possibility presented to them. Perhaps I could board the Arcel and observe for myself?
Prince Oliver? Good idea. I'm sure everyone in the Imperial government would be satisfied with the prince as witness. Princess Claudia, shall we?
Of course. I see no reason to object. I'm sure this will only further strengthen the bond of friendship between Arabonia and Liberal. Welcome aboard, Prince Oliver.
Prince Oliver, what have you done? You finally stride into the public stage for the first time in ages, and you engage in this charade?
I suppose we were too transparent at the end.
Transparent like air. think a Prince of the Empire would plan something like this in Liberal. Mueller, how could you let this happen?
Same last name! I was like, Vander.
Forgive me, Uncle. You really think this idiot would listen even if I asked him to stop? Well. Besides, there are elements of this which do not sit easily on my conscience. I learned all about the truth behind Hamill during this mess. So you did know. Oh, how could he not know? Even back then, he was a critical part of the military chain of command.
My shame is... Oh, Zex, I do not blame you. It was a subsection of Warhawks. I know you had nothing to do with it. The scandal so vile, information about it had to be tightly controlled. I don't agree with the logic, but I understand it. Seal up that which stinks and bury it forever, so those who rule in power remain in power unblemished. However, I cannot allow that same trick to be played twice. Prince. Zex, you realized it yourself, I'm sure. The incredibly fortuitous addition of these steam tanks to our arsenal. The convenient orders to sortie. Every bit has the fingerprints of the blood and iron Chancellor himself, Gileath Osborne.
What
He's in contact with Ouroboros. I no longer doubt it. And personally, I find the idea of a Chancellor whose first loyalty is not to the Empire rather repugnant. Olivier, you piece of shit. I love you. Oh my god. Don't you?
A prince you can't possibly.
Oh, but I do indeed. The former military man who's become an Empire's central politician after rising to prominence 10 years ago. The cold-blooded yet bold reformer who laid rails through the Empire, has annexed many of our neighbors through force of arms. I've decided to slay the beloved monster which has made its nest in our Empire. You may call all of this my declaration of war.
Unbelievable. My prince, do you realize what you're attempting to accomplish?
I like to tell myself I do, at least. He's not only politically strong, he has de facto control of easily 7/10 of the military. Putting aside neutral people like yourself, who all who stand against him are the nation's feudal lords, and their influence weakens by the day. Whereas still my father's trust in him is nearly absolute. The very picture of a monster, I'd say.
And why even?
Is it not obvious? Because the way he acts is not beautiful.
What?
My eyes were opened as I traveled liberal. People and countries are at their greatest when they are proud of themselves. And I wish for my people, my fatherland, to feel the same pride. To be proud of accomplishments, not conquests. Hope you can understand, Zex.
My prince, you've become quite a man.
As they say, only an unwatched pot will boil. It's been 7 years since you took me under your wing to teach me what you knew, Zex. I simply learned to apply what you taught when you weren't looking.
Indeed. Very well, I'll pull my forces back. Let's remind you, however, that the 3rd Division was merely the vanguard. Osborne's mustering another 10 divisions in the capital. 3 days and they march. That's your deadline.
Oh yes, we'll act with all haste, Zex.
Euler, you're going with Prince Oliver, I take it. If things go poorly, bring him back, even if you have to drag him by the collar. I imagine I'll have to do so either way. Men, fall out. We're withdrawing to Parme. There we await new orders.
Yes, sir. He's not the Crown Prince, he's a lesser bastard who's trying to fuck with the entire Imperial power structure. And so we managed to buy ourselves a little bit of time, at least. Really, though, no one trusts me, it seems. My lamentations truly are ceaseless.
Of course they don't, you nitwit. Even I didn't think you had something like this in you.
As they say, you're going to play your cards. Throw in all your chips. Besides, you certainly did a good job arranging the pieces. You could say we're partners in crime, confederates of love, bees of a flower who've shared the sweetest honey. I am armed, Olivier. Olivier? Estelle, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done my entire butt. Would you please explain what the hell's going on? Why, it's exactly as it looks. There was something rotten in the state of Erebonia. Something dragged it up onto the stage. And the rest of us couldn't get a peek at the script. As they truly say, if you wish to deceive your foes, deceive your friends. Having the Arcelle show up after you negotiate us into a corner, that was the plan Cassius Bright and I came up with. Dad and Olivier, I should have known. When Dad showed up, I thought that might be it.
That's the idea, at least.
Hi, Dad. Or are you Sid? And here comes deceitful jerk number 2.
That's a little cruel, don't you think? I was listening in by phone. You handled the negotiations expertly. Thanks to you, the arrival of the Arcelle had all the impact needed.
Listening in by what? Of course, that artifact of yours. My dear Shara, no more of that, please. It'd be a little problematic if he heard about...
A little too late on that score, Prince.
Kevin! Kevin's here too! And Julie as well. Your Highness, I heard about the attack on the capital. I'm very glad to see you're safe. I'm sorry, Julia. I can only imagine how worried you must have been. Well, a part of it is my fault. If I'd finished the Arcelle upgrades, we could have come by to help out ourselves. Unfortunately, Zero Field reinforcing the whole airship, the most air ship in the world took a while, if you can believe it. Still, I'm glad to see everyone safe.
Hang on. How's the Arcelle flying?
You made a zero field generator big enough for the entire ship? Ah, yes indeed. The ones I gave you were prototypes I'd whipped up to help design a large-scale version. I've been locked up in the Arcelle ever since you left, and it's finally ready. I see. So in other words, every last bit of this was a setup by Dad.
Don't say it like I'm a criminal. I simply did what I could to make it easy for you to act. You did this because you wanted to, yes?
Well, technically, I guess, but... I don't quite get why you're here, though, Kevin. Alright, well, while I was at the cathedral, word came in from the Grousritter higher-ups. They've been hitting the books. I think I got a good picture on what kind of thing the Areola is, and how to end this mess. And once I told Cassius about it, I got hogtied and brought out here. What? What the Areola is? Yeah, so, first of all, Areola isn't that floating city itself, really. We think it's an artifact within the city that provides the whole thing with orbital power, helps control the flow of it. Gospels are basically like distribution thingies for it. An ancient power source for the city? Then why is it causing all the orbits to shut down? We're getting into guesswork here, but a couple of really old legends talk about the Areola striking down threats to the Chosen. Meaning, all our modern orbits are being seen by it as threats to the Chosen, disabling any possible threat in its area of influence. It's a defense mechanism, essentially. It seems extremely likely, and really this gives us a ray of hope. Doing something about the entire city would be difficult at best due to its size. But if we can find the actual Areola somewhere in the city, we may be able to find a way to deal with it. I see. That is an idea. Sounds like a plan, at least. Yes, it seems as though our final goal is well set for us. We should board the Arcelle and make our way to the Flying City with all haste.
The decision to use the Arcelle must come from the royal family. Princess, shall we?
Oh, you don't need to ask. Captain Schwartz, prepare the Arcelle for launch. We're heading for the Flying City above Valeria Lake. At once, Your Highness. And my bracer friends? Please, lend your aid to Liberal in our hour of need. This mission will likely be the last one of the crisis. Well,
saying like that is even a question will go. Something we should leave up to our leader.
Leader?
Estelle? I mean you, of course.
Huh? Why so shocked, Estelle? We'll all have our own stake in this, yes. But one way or another, we've been tagging along on this wild ride of yours.
In that sense, Estelle, you're definitely the leader. Still not quite ready for it?
No, she is. No matter how grim it gets, Estelle never loses hope. The light is always there to guide me. To guide us, I mean. That's why only Estelle could ever be our leader. Josh, you're not helping. Estelle, your face is red as a beet. Okay, I get it. Chloe, the guild accepts your mission. We'll find the areola on the Flying City and save Liberal. Thank you.
Good. It's finally settled. Now I can get back to headquarters.
Dad, you're not coming with us?
I'm afraid I can't. They may have retreated for now, but I trust Zex to keep his word. But we can't ignore the larger Erebonian threat. It's not just hacking Gate. They could use non-orbital powered vessels to invade by sea. I also wouldn't be surprised if the Society attempts another raid on Gransel. I can't leave the Royal Army with all this going on.
Yeah, I get it. I'll do my best. With Josh, with everyone. So, Dad, try not to kill yourself with work, okay?
It'll be a struggle, but don't worry. And Josh, let me give this to you.
A letter?
A letter? Call it a father's heart. It's between men, so it might be a little shocking for Estelle.
Cassius just handed Josh a note that said, "Use protection!" And it has a little pack of condoms. Josh and Estelle are not at that point in their relationship yet, but... well, Cassius fucks, we know, because Estelle exists. Gentle reminder, I am right here and still have my staff. I'll read it when I have time, Dad.
Please do.
But love, I seriously do not get guy stuff like this.
Oh, don't be so harsh, Estelle. Taking some time off when this is over. Then spend a lot of it at home once I can. Estelle, make sure we can all share some omelet rice then, alright?
Ah, yeah, you bet. I love omelets. I love rice. I swear I'm the only gal in the world who doesn't like omelet rice. I just don't like them together.
You sure, Cassius? If you're that worried, you could have gone with it. No. No, it's fine. Weissman is even more dangerous than I thought he'd be. If I accompanied them, I'd simply be painting a target on their heads. If you were out in the open, he'd strike at your ankle like the snake he is. The price of fame. It's maddeningly frustrating, let me tell you. Of course, this is also what gives us a chance to strike. Game of truth and lies as the two of you try to read the other. Speaking of lies, you think the Blood and Iron Chancellor will really hold back? As powerful as he is, he can't gainsay an oath from Prince Oliver easily. As long as we don't give them any more of an opening, I think we'll be safe. I hope so. Everything rests on the team aboard the Arcel, then. Yes. Lena and great benevolent Idios in the sky, shine down where your children must walk, please. Beneath this enormous sky, they might find the path they seek.
Chapter 8, Land of Chaos, done. Side quests, failed. We'll go back and do them later, I guess. I was not expecting the ambush at the castle. Boom. Dum bum 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 bum. Da, da, da. Yay! I forgot the name of the song. The Whereabouts of Light. It's the Whereabouts of Light. Yay! That's the stabilizer wing stored. Accelerate to full speed and set course for the floating city over the lake. Yes, ma'am.
What shall we do if the enemy attempts to intercept us?
Good question. We may need to engage them depending on the ferocity of the attack, but I want to prioritize landfall.
Understood. Don't worry about mincing words. Regardless of our ranks aboard the ship, I'm your gunnery officer. I am yours to command.
Understood. Oh, and Niall and Dorothy are here. I didn't know Mueller could man an orbital ship gun. Oh, he trained at the Imperial Army's most advanced armored division. Despite his burly, sword-swinging appearance, he's quite capable as a gunner.
I'm sorry, my appearance doesn't match my skills.
Oh no, that's cool, actually. And, when'd you get a chance to change, Prince Oliver? Thought you were coming aboard as a representative of the Empire. That, my friends, was but a front. Once this is over, my search for love, freedom, and finery will be at an end. Until then, at least, I want to dress and be addressed as I please. To you, I shall always be Olivier.
Dressing up for the funeral, huh?
What would the people of Erebonia say if they knew? I cannot say I care in the slightest. How about it, my good reporters? Would you care for a scandalous tell-all interview with an Erebonian prince?
Wait, you serious?
Oh, I better get lots of pictures then.
Please, I beg you, do not take any of the nonsense coming from his mouth seriously.
That aside, how come the two of you are coming along, Niall? Wait, if I may guess, Grandmother wished for you to ride along as you did during the incident with the dragon? Chloe, you're shaking. Wait, if I may guess, Grandmother will... Move, Chloe, you're on the bouncy part of the airship.
Got it in one, Your Highness. Her Majesty put in a good word for us with Brigadier General Bright. He allowed us to come along as war correspondents.
I got lots of pictures of you being amazing at the gate, Princess Claudia. I'll show you them when they're developed. Well, thank you, Dorothy.
She managed to suck the seriousness out of the room every time.
Yeah, Grandpa, is RCFG okay? Yes, it's working fine for the moment. Assuming nothing happens, it should get us to the Flying City easily enough.
One sec. So if something does happen, all we got is prayers?
Oh yes, without the generator, we crash, no question. The impact would surely kill us all instantly. Or the subsequent explosion would. Professor, you know how to calm a girl's fears. Thanks. Radar contact. 5 ships on an intercept course.
Here they come. Looks like the high-speed interceptors were docked on the Glorious.
I'm not really bothering with stealth at this point, are they? On the main gun and maintain full speed. Target only the ships and obstruct our course. We will focus on breaking through. Yes, ma'am. The music in this game is so freaking good. Oh my god. Woo! Go Mueller! Mueller's the gunner. Bogies 1, 2, and 5 disabled. 3 and 4 are disengaging. He did it!
Fantastic.
Goodness me, so this is what the future of aerial warfare looks like?
The main gun's incredible. It's quite a bit of power and virtually no recoil. Even for an orbital weapon, it's fantastically accurate.
Of course it is. To be honest, I would have liked to mount some point defense guns with radar tracking as well, but, well, one project at a time, I suppose. Oh, ay Dios. Contact is 250 Argon length, approaching at 8 o'clock. Can only be.
Here comes the Glorious.
Josh, do you know anything about the performance or armament of that thing?
Your cell cannot maneuver and outrun it,
but it has gigantic main cannons and large batteries of point defense. There's no way we can attack it directly and live. Blast it. Turn to 4 o'clock and flank speed. Looks get us over the city and avoid fire from that monster's guns. Aye. Anime! You know it's real when the anime cutscene comes in. I'm gonna screenshot that. Because I'm missing a little bit, I know, but that's my thumbnail for the VOD. Pew pew pew. Heat-seeking missiles! Oh no! Hi, Rudy! You're here for the anime cutscene. Things are serious. We are on board the white airship, trying to evade the red airship, so we can be dropped on an ancient flying city created by God. So we can find the areola and turn it off before the Empire invades. We're having a pretty good stream. I think we're out of Glorious's firing range. Whew. That was scary. I think about half the nerves in my body are shot now, yeah. My heart's about to burst from my chest. Still, there's not much else the enemy can do to us at this point, right? No, we shouldn't let our guard down.
The society has a bad tendency of ignoring stuff like common goddamn sense. We need to watch out till the second we land.
There's an opening in the clouds ahead. We're entering the floating island's airspace. Another anime cutscene! Oh god, it's made out of rendurium. It kind of looks like something out of a cryptocurrency CEO's, like, fever dream. We're over the flying city, ma'am. Wow. Holy Stragus! Oh, goodness gracious! The giant sneakers! This is the jewel of ancient Zemuria. Even more mind-blowing than I imagined. Look at that enormous tower-like structure. Put good money on that being an important part of the island. If we're going to land, I'd put down near that, Captain. Good idea, Professor. Echo, anything on radar? The Glorious? One moment. No enemy contact within 50 Selg. We seem to have left the Glorious in our dust, ma'am. Good. Look slow to 1/3 and begin landing. Put us down near the tower. Aye, ma'am. Huh? Dorothy?
You're out of photo quotes already, girl, I swear.
No, I have plenty of that, but isn't there something weird over there?
What the?
No way.
What in the world?
Low. Oh shit. Let's see then. What will you do when your wings of hope are ripped from your back? I think it's better with the. I honestly think that the like rendered scenes are better than the anime scenes, but it is such a like. It's such a like meme from that era that the anime cutscene is where shit gets real. Well, at least we crashed on the city, so we don't have to like find a way back up. So that's good. We're mission accomplished. That's what I'll say. Mission accomplished as we enter finale. Which, if it's anything like the first game, is going to be miserable. Tell us like ack. Ooh, okay, L. Oh. Good, you're awake. Are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I think I'm fine. Banged my elbow, but yeah, I'm okay. Everyone else?
I'm not dead, at least.
Owie. I'm fine. Well, that was thrilling, if nothing else. Remember the other half of my nerves? They're all quite gone now, thank you.
That's the closest I've ever brushed shoulders with death, I think.
Oh no, I can't eat that much. I guess I ought to be grateful she ain't hurt.
Dorothy, wake up! Nap time's over.
Oh, Niall. Major Vander, how about you?
As well as can be expected.
Nothing seems broken over here. I'm unhurt, ma'am. I think I'm okay. I thought we were goners. A real miracle. Or perhaps he simply let us live. That's right. The one writing that thing, that was... Yes, was low, no doubt.
Son of a... In that case, I'm certain he stayed his hand. If he really wished to, he could have torn us to pieces.
Kind of not sure how I feel about that. At any rate, where are we? Looks to be somewhere on the periphery of the island. We should step out and take stock of the situation. We're on the Liber Arc. It's so old that Liberal hadn't gotten its all yet. Oh wow. It really is pretty. Whoa, so many pictures. Dorothy, don't blow all your photo quartz in 5 minutes, alright? I gotta admit, this ain't what I expected at all. This is less like a city and more like a garden. I wonder, perhaps this is like the city parks in large cities? It sort of feels that way looking at it. I've never heard of a city park so huge you can't see the end of it in any direction. The scale does overwhelm. Sieg! Scree, scree! Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd been hurt or gotten lost. Don't worry, we're fine too. Scree! 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 I see, thank you. Apparently we've crashed on the easternmost side of the city. The Glorious is docked on the exact opposite side. The damage to the Arcel looks worse than it actually is. The engines themselves are virtually untouched. The right field generators mostly just needs to be beaten furiously with a wrench. The problem lies in a lot of our finer systems, our stabilizers for starters. Ironically, we can plow forward just fine, but hovering steadily would be an issue as things stand. I see. Our first order of business needs to be organizing everyone we can for repairs, then. I may be an outsider here, but I'll help any way you require. Thank you, Vander. And of course, there's no ulterior motives. Nothing about the, member of the country that would like to conquer Liberal looking at the technical innards of their most powerful weapon. No doubt, no troubles there. At all. We'll solve the problem with the Arcel, but our real struggle will be locating the Areola in this massive city. Especially since it seems likely our friends in the Society are already here. Yes, if they claim the Areola, who knows what they may do with it. Given everything they've done till now, you have to imagine it would be nothing good for anyone else. We need to get out there and find a way to stop them. No complaints to that idea here. We should get moving right now. Trying to run off in multiple small groups would just be chaos, though. Means Estelle is going to have to pick 3 party members and lead the way. I think it would be wisest to use a single exploration team. I agree. First thing we gotta find is some kind of powered means of getting around the city. Trying to walk would take forever. What is it, Josh? It's nothing, really. Anyway, the exploration team is going to need backup. Ideally, we should have people ready to swap in and out as soon as the team returns to the Arcel. Good idea. I'd like to join myself, but right now I need to oversee the Arcel's repairs. Let's go ahead and decide who's leaving first. Form your party. Choose 2 besides from the mandatory members. We have to have Estelle and Josh. We only have 1 ZFG. And Tita has all of our best orbs currently involved, so we're gonna bring Tita. And then...
This ought to perk you
I'm
up.
gonna just stick with the old team that we've been using. Alright, Estelle, your group of 4 will explore the city. Remember, we have no idea what's out there. Don't do anything too foolish. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We're looking for our way around the city, ahead of anything else. Good luck to you, then. Everyone else will remain behind on standby, help repair the Arcel. No problem. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, one other small mercy. Shutdown phenomenon doesn't seem to be happening here on the island. Your tactical orbits should work just fine away from the Arcel, even without handheld ZFGs. You should have told us that before we set the party, old man. Well, hey. Grandpa, how can you tell? Well, truth be told, the biggest casualty of the crash was the Arcel's CFG. Even with that in pieces, all the other orbital systems are just fine. Father Graham's theory seems to have been right on the mark. Right, the new Areola neutralizes foreign orbital elements. If we can get on the island, we surely can't be foreign, right, guys? Yes, I'm willing to guess it can't tell the difference. I'll talk about small mercies. Going out there without any arts or anything would be kind of harsh. I take it that means the Orbital Workshop is also functional? Oh yes, everything survived the crash just fine. If you need your orbits tuned up, say the word. Got it. I suspect we'll be stopping by a lot. Well... that means we're gonna need the flop some party around and do leveling stuff. Okay then. Is everyone ready to take a look around outside the ship? All set here. Sorry, Estelle. I actually need to prepare something from the ship's storeroom. Something to help if I need to sneak around again. Could I ask you to wait a bit? Sure. You want some help? Speed things up a little? No, it's a one-person job. I don't think it'll take more than 30 minutes or so. Can you wait in the lounge until then? Okay. We'll be waiting. My man, you're a bit of a dude of many talents, but you lying ain't one of them. Sorry, lying to her isn't. I think the one you should apologize to eventually is Estelle. Anyway, you're sure? If I'm right, this could backfire and mess you up, like, badly. I've made my decisions. Kevin, Father Kevin, you're the only one who can help. Alright, don't need to lay it on that thick. Come on, that little lie ain't gonna buy us much time. Let's get to the med bay. Josh, what's wrong? I'm removing something that the Ouroboros did. Josh, you're done? Sorry to keep you waiting. It took a while. Don't mind, but Josh, are you okay? You look tired, unless I'm crazy. Some of it took a lot of concentration. Don't worry, I'm fine. Well, if you say so. Let's get going, then. Okay. Well, if the orbital systems are working, why are the lights off? Okay, so, first things first. We need to remove the ZFG. And then get all your quartz off. Okay. Actually, my hernia is starting to act up now. Let's decide what party let's go talk to everyone, decide what party we want, and then we'll actually do the configurations next time. It's so pretty here. The air's clean and fresh too. I'd love to live here. Wait, there's no factory nearby, so I can get more photo quartz. That would really be a problem. I've had a chance to actually look around. The place is blowing my goddamn mind. Maybe a bit late, but this is making me remember those stories about the Septarian Seven Treasures things. Great sources of power bestowed on man by Eidos herself, huh? Standing here makes you think it all ain't a fairy tale. Well, that would be because it's not, and we're standing on one. Wait. Map. This isn't just the Arcel map. Oh my goodness, that's like a new thing. Almost new and on a new thing. Okay, we're changing the party. Okay. So, not caring about you. Sorry, buddy. But we will bring... No, let's bring Chloe and Olivier. Chloe and Olivier are a group. We need to equip them properly. We have a spare Taiji garb. New blue falcons. You get a long barrel. And you know what? You can wear a choker. You could also wear a choker because you're gonna probably be regged up for healing magics. And I haven't used a proxy puppet. It breaks on use. A skull pendant. Okay. Orbs I'm going to deal with next time, though. Because, yeah, Hernia is acting up. So, thanks for showing up, Rudy. Let's go find someone to raid. Because, yeah, Hernia is acting up. I'm gonna have to stop. And it's a good spot to stop, where we've landed on the not areola. Let's see. Who have we got? We got some Grimmeth. Some Lucky Paper Magic. And then Strangers. Anything exciting in Strangerland? Not particularly. We'll see if we can raid Grimmeth. And when we can't, we'll just go where we will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought I remembered that Grimmeth had raids off. So go forth where you will. Oh wait, no, actually, the Lucky Paper MTG is doing queues for a cause. We'll go there. I was going to not, because I don't normally just raid into them when it's like when it's Andy just talking about his cubes. But yeah, let's hop in there. That's actually an important thing. So let's all raid into Cube for a cause. And thank you for coming. What's Saturday? I was supposed to 14 later. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Rawr.